Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, it's Tuesday, and I'm gonna record some TeeHee Tuesday stuff. I didn't know what I was gonna do this morning. I kind of woke up and had a bunch of work around the house. Tuesday's trash day, so had to take out all the trash and stuff. And I thought, man, I feel really tired and dumb. I want to just take a day to relax and not record anything. And then I sat around for like an hour trying to not record anything and couldn't do it. So I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record something. In this case, it's gonna be Lucky Star episodes 3 and 4. Another compounding factor is that I don't really know what I'm gonna do for TeeHee Tuesday because we're in a weird spot where the thing that won the poll, Asobi Yasubase, I just didn't care for. And so I was gonna watch the next two things underneath it and see if I liked them, which was Lucky Star and Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. But then I liked Lucky Star, so I'm just watching that. Uh, there's no logic to this. There's no grand plan behind the scenes here. I'm just watching what I like, and I was gonna not watch anything today, but I felt weird about it, so I'm gonna watch something. Let's watch Lucky Star episode 3. Ta-da! Best intro ever! I've got Lucky Star episode 3 up and ready to go. I have no idea what to expect. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there will be available in the description down there. Time-based version is on YouTube. We'll have any discussion at the end. Maybe not much because it's just fun comedy stuff. And a beep timer at the beginning if you want to sync up with your own version of the show. And that timer will go right here. Let's do that. After taking a little break from it, it's really striking how unique the character designs are. Like, at first glance, my mind goes, oh, they're just chibi characters, but they're absolutely not in any way. They're like 3 steps beyond K-On! Stylized. It's kind of crazy. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. Just flood them. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, no, not worth it. Yep. Smart. And what sci-fi have you been watching? Oh, right, all of it. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I don't think so. What? Hmm. Oh, okay. Ha. Ha. You've been playing Aerogaze? Yeah. Uh-oh. Not a chance. How did we get onto this thread? She just started talking about it, didn't she? Just like randomly. Is that how we've gotten onto every thread? Feels like it. Best reasons. Hmm. Cromartie, eh? Is that redubbed? What's the twist? Brilliant. What have you got? Oh boy. Mm-hmm. What? It's just that there's nowhere to put it. What are quote cards? What can they be used for? Mm. I have done that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're done for the day. Wait. Sorega Ida show? It's the opening. Okay, okay, okay. And then apparently the reference to the thing with the school teacher being the same age was Panty Pony Dash, which I haven't seen. Angel, Salvia, and Daisy are characters from Wedding Peach. I don't know what that is. And then when we see idiots and geniuses going to the same school, there's a clip with characters who look like they're from Cromartie. Yeah. Yeah. This is like a big list of all of the references and stuff. It's kind of cool. Anyway, this was a fun episode. What stood out to me was first coming back to this after a bit of a break. The character designs are freaking lit. They're really cool. It's kind of amazing how simplified and stylized they are, and yet how incredibly expressive and like how much detail is in those simplified pieces. It's kind of amazing. They look like no other show. Like any frame with characters on it is undeniably Lucky Star, and you just instantly know that from seeing their faces. Really cool. Then the other thing that stood out to me was the flow of the episode. And I'm not sure if this is going to change when we hit the episode 4 or 5 changeover for director. I do know that that happened. I'm not really sure why it happened. Um, and I don't know if this will change the way that the show flows, but it seems like there are kind of two things going on. One, there's a constant sense of moving through time. So we end up seeing them during like class breaks, during like lunchtime, during afternoon breaks, during after school, hanging out in different places. And so there's while each scene is completely disconnected and there's no flow between them, to the point where someone will have a thought, express it, they'll dialogue about it for a second, that thought, that thread will end and will immediately hard cut to the next one and instantly start a new thread of conversation. But it seems like each thread is just like a random thing that gets brought up, in the way that friends do when they see each other constantly throughout a day, and in a place like school where you bring up conversation points like, oh, did you see this? Did I just saw a blank person doing blank, let's talk about that, whatever. So as weird and sort of stilted as the flow is, it also is very real in a very weird way. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I thought this was a cool episode. Let's watch episode 4, and that'll finish us up for all episodes done by first director guy. So I've got episode 4 up and ready to go. Beep beep timer for it will go right here. Uh huh. Motivation issues. Oh, this might be too real. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Oh fuck, are you me? Yep. Hmm. Yeah, actually. Ah, same party, huh? Oh, they play together. Okay. He cried wolf. Exactly. I'm on the way. Yep. Hmm. Little Haruhi reference. Okay, okay. Nope. Oh. So mean. Wait, what? There's another instance of that. Just like, I guess this thought's done. Okay. What is Kamike? I don't know. So many of these jokes just fly straight over my head. Justice. Boom, done. New thought. Yes. Just a little, though. You only worked for 30 minutes. And uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, hold a shot. Sure you will, or you'll stay up late gaming. The struggle is too real. And how much studying did you get done? Half an hour. Yeah, it's a little sad, a little pathetic. I'm not sure if that makes it more pathetic. What was that? Completely different style. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Who's infecting them? Totally ignored. Ugh. Hmm? Hmm. Oh, little fumofu, eh? Mm-hmm. I can't do anything but focus on the chocolate cornet and which way she's gonna eat it. And she's not. Mm. Time of year? Whoosh. No. She's an otaku. It's a little different. Yes, thank God. Bruh. She's my favorite part of the show. Easily. Any with highlighted borders? No. Don't interrupt her. Okay, what is it? Wait, what is that? Hold on. I've got the trivia list. Episode 4. Sailor uniform and the machine gun? Maybe I haven't heard of this. Okay. Flat chest thing was a reference to an excuse used by Time in the Shuffle game. The game Moe Drill was a Lucky Star themed game for the Nintendo DS. That's an odd bit of trivia. When she can't go to sleep, the book she reads is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. I think pre-anime adaptation, so that's pretty cool. When Konata is asking Kagami about the summer festival, the fan she's using has a picture of Kinu Kanisawa from the game Tsukyo Kiss. Okay. During the Lucky Channel segment, Minoru starts by saying Nyoron and which is a catchphrase of Tsuruya from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. A number of Haruhi references in this episode. Ending song is from Sailor Uniform and the Machine Gun. One of the posters is Mayumi Time from Shuffle, which was also referenced. There's a Bonta-kun doll from Fumofu. Yep. It appears twice, apparently. At about 12 minutes, she's reading Blade of the Immortal by Hiroaki Samura. Magazine that she's reading has the main characters from Galaxy Angel Rune on the back cover. Okay. And then around 10:57, they're portraying a scene similar to when they captured the third Kira in Death Note. I guess this whole sequence? Okay. It doesn't actually ring a bell for me, but that's probably more my memory than it. Eating a cake. Kano-chan's face is like Crayon Shin-chan, and she talks like him, and it's actually directly pointed out. Something about F, A Tale of Memories. Another thing about Shuffle character Mayumi Time. Okay. So, this is the 4th episode, and I believe it's the last episode directed by the guy who directed the first 4 episodes, because that makes sense. Very much more of the same. There were some really well executed little jokes in here, though. I think that the joke that's set up with the teacher has a lot of meat to it. When we see, like, okay, it follows a rule of 3s, right? The third one is the subvert. Okay, the party thing. And then she comes in again, right? I'm not late, blah, 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 blah. And then the third one is, right, the third one is the actual phone call where she's actually sick and actually has a fever. But the amount of information that we get from this setup, like, we already know that she's an otaku who plays lots of video games, and we catch on very quickly as she's going through this, and plus the waving hands also give us this idea that she's lying. But then we get this tidbit, which is that she kept playing after the teacher logged off. They play together. That's kind of cool and cute. And then we get this. I have no idea what that is. But then we get this scene with the teacher, and we see that while she's like trying to restrain herself and retain some dignity as a teacher and as an authority figure, but she's really a kid at heart too. So we'll probably see some more of that, and I'm looking forward to it. And then on the third possibility, we subvert, and we get the call out that it's Boy Who Cried Wolf as the joke. And then this fairly fluidly leads into a nonsense discussion about breathing through your nose or mouth and getting sick in different ways based on that. But, like, we're going to tell a simple joke. How do we make it an effective simple joke? Well, let's show two precursors to this so that we have a setup for this character coming to class late and having terrible excuses, so that it makes perfect sense for the teacher to, when she calls in sick legitimately, even though this isn't necessarily a plot point that goes anywhere or anything like that, not that we really have like continuous plot points so far. That way, when she calls in legitimately, we've got a reason for this teacher to be like, yeah, no. And then we can make a funny joke about the cry wolf thing at the end. That's pretty cool. That's like smart writing, which is awesome. So she gives them presents. They are the badges from Haruhi. Bunch of jokes about a bunch of things, and we keep on going with this quick cutting, jumping around, individual vignette of joke style. I like this sequence when she's just, the struggle is becoming so real to actually get anything done studying wise, because you can almost find a distraction. Oh, I resonate with this too hard, too much, and I love her for it, so that's cool. And then, of course, the Lucky Channel segment was glorious, as usual. There are a lot of jokes in this show that go straight over my head, though. And I'm completely willing to go with that, because they're like, can I come up with a weird food analogy for this? Okay, say that there are sprinkles, like candy sprinkles, and you don't like them very much, or you don't, or they don't have any flavor. There we go. Because a bland joke or a joke that you don't get is it's just dialogue, right? Unless you're painfully aware that you didn't get it, and then it's cringe, or just bad humor. In this case, though, I only occasionally get that I don't get the joke, and so it's like sprinkles without flavor, but they're on top of a really tasty cupcake. Even if I don't get some of the sprinkly flavors from the jokes, I still enjoy the whole package. I enjoy the like work and artistry and the formula that went into making the cake portion and the cream frosting portion, which is in this case like the design and animation and fundamentals, and then the goofy comedy that and cool characters would be kind of like the frosting, and then on top of that are like sprinkles and stuff, and sometimes I can taste them and sometimes I can't. This was a stupid analogy, and I don't know why I made it. I'm dumb. All I'm trying to say is that, like, missing some of the jokes because you don't necessarily get the references is fine. And even if they're more like general culture references and not specific anime references, it's fine, because I can go and I can look up things that I know I didn't get, and then I can feel like I've gained some knowledge from the show pointing out things that I wouldn't have ever experienced otherwise. And that's kind of cool in and of itself, right? I think so. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I don't know. In any case, we just hit an hour of recording, and I think I am done for Lucky Star for the day. So, I'm going to wrap it up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Lucky Star episodes 3 and 4. I hope you've enjoyed them as much or more than I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one. Peace.